welcome back to we did it, and it's right here. In case you didn't know, or maybe you had some doubts, but we're right here again, and we did it. Nothing else really matters anymore. The only thing that matters is we're right here now, and we're doing it. And some people they say, hey, Rocky, sometimes you just ain't got any respect. And then I go, hey man, when life gets you down and it hands you a bunch of lemons, you just gotta make the lemonade. And if you ain't having any lemonade for when you're done, then how can you really do anything anyway?
Yeah. Same. That's incredibly well spoken. Thanks a lot, bud. Like always, coming in hot with the words of wisdom. Perfectly eloquent, succinct, streamlined. Nuke great with that. Tier 1 for 10 months in a row. Dang. Damn, Daniel. Back at it again with the hot sub. All right, what else do we have here? Oh, we had 2 hours ago, we had a follow from Midwest Stoner. Hey, thanks a lot for that. And then we had XXX Rob XXX also followed a couple hours ago. Hey, thanks a lot for that. You guys are rad. What's up, Great? What's up, Nocti? How y'all doing? Let's see. Need to post this out there on the YouTubes. Oh wow. My old band's music video just showed up. Suggested feed of the... Wow, we should probably watch. This is gonna be this is gonna be pretty nuts. So hold on a minute. Hold on. Gotta finish making this post on the YouTube community posts. All right, there's that. All right, so this is this is my old band Face All Fears. This was we did a music video at a it was at a music venue, but they had a skate park in the music venue. So this is this is a throwback. Maybe not for you guys. Most of you guys, probably all you guys are seeing this for the first time, but the fact that this got recommended is pretty wild. And we gave everybody pool noodles and what else was it? Like some beach balls or some... Oh. Whoops. It does that for some reason. Now we got sound. So weird how it switches that for no reason. Get your crap together! What was the point of having those lights on the top of that base rack? What was... Anyway. But yeah, we gave everybody a bunch of pool noodles and beach balls. Little baby weep. Don't even look young here. Oh, that's right. We used to have a life-size cardboard cutout of Keno Man, like a lottery game. I'm not sure what happened to him. Somebody stole him. Pretty sure. This is so crazy. Yep, that was him. Yeah, Trashy, what's up? That hot resub. This song was cool, though. This song was cool. The mix was good, too. Thanks for those bits, bud. Yeah, the Linkin Park dance. Oh wow, that's when there was no color in the tattoo. It was just line work. It was all line work, the whole thing. That's right. Well, no, maybe part of it at the top might have been filled in, but that's not me on guitar for that. That's our good buddy Pat. I was playing bass with that band.
Get him, 20 points. Oh my god!
Maybe you can get some of these hobos back here on film. Film us feeding them bread like ducks.
Hold on, I hope you get that. Hold on. Let's let me do this for like 10 years.
Cardio, guys!
Sorry, everyone.
Just fuck up my own stuff, whatever. Shimmy, cocoa water, listen to me now. Light it up and take a puff, pass it to me now.
He says Cocoa Puffs. He says Cocoa Puffs, like the cereal. Like the cereal! The cereal, you guys!
Oh my. Wow. Crap. That was a blast from the past. Jeez. When did that video come out? October 17th, 2013. 12 years ago? Dog, there's no way. There's no way that was 12 years ago. We crud. Where has the time gone? Time flies when you're having... That was crazy. Yeah, old band. They broke up a while ago, but so cool to go back and revisit some of that stuff. So, Fallout 76. That's supposed to be the point of the stream, right? So, the computer, this guy. As long as you had fun. Oh yeah, for sure. It's just crazy to hear that, or to see that that was uploaded October 17th, 2013. In a couple of weeks, that will be... Thank you for that gifted sub. Dang, look at that. Noctua Bear gave a gifted sub to Andy of the Year _ Hey, Andy of the Year. What's up, bud? He wants the moat. Which moat? 12 years. Yeah. Thank you. What is math? 12 years is crazy. That's nuts. Mustache was way longer then. And it used to curl up on the ends like a dastardly villain. Don't do that. Too much. Way too high maintenance. Andy of the Year, what's up? Welcome as a subscriber to the Metal Weasel YouTube channel. Just kidding, that was Twitch. But we're also on YouTube. You know, new meatball in the pan. Sizzle sounds, even though we don't have sizzle sounds. Appreciate that. You guys are sick. But yes, so the computer needs a new power supply. So it's been dying randomly. This happened last stream when it was actually about 30 minutes into the stream, and then the computer shut off. And I thought at first that it might have been some NVIDIA settings or Windows settings or something, but doing a little bit more research into it, and it's probably the power supply, honestly. Andy, that was Face All Fears. I remember how violent, vaguely. Oh yeah, no. Perfectly normal, calm, collected, absolute saints. Yeah, you were there, actually. You went to some of those shows, didn't you? Right? Pretty sure. You remember, though, either way, man. That was 12 years ago, dude. That's nuts. That's crazy. Yeah. He knows. Wait, barbecue when? What do you mean barbecue? Oh, you did, but you didn't know us. Okay, so we hadn't yet at that time. Yeah. But yeah, so if the live stream randomly stops, it's because the power supply in this computer is kaput. The only way to fix it is to buy a new one. But that's going to be easily to replace the same one that's in it, like $300-400. So, oh, rest in peace, power supply barbecue went. Oh, be able to still sell it on eBay for parts. How old are you? Guess. And no, don't say some nice answer just to be a nice person, right? Just actually guess. That video really doesn't help, honestly, because that was 12 years ago and nothing has changed. So, I mean, it's not like that video is going to help you to get an idea. In fact, the mustache is shorter now than it was then. Yeah, it's expensive. He's 53. 666. 38. Okay, that's pretty close. Jesus, that's expensive. Yeah, the problem is 8 years ago when I bought this computer, or bought most of the parts for it and started building it, the idea behind the computer was make everything overkill for the sake of it, right? Serena, thank you for those cheers, for those bits, those cheery bits. Thanks a lot. Pills, what's up? Hey, dude. How's it going? 39, I feel like you're younger than me. A little bit. Not by much, though. You were pretty close. What's up, Pills? But yeah, anyway, power supply. So 8 years ago, when I started building this computer, well, a different version than what it is now. It's the same case. A lot of the stuff is the same, but obviously just swapping out better and better components over the years. This was the power supply that came with it. So this power supply is 8.5 years old. The life expectancy of a power supply is typically 5 to 8 years or 5 to 10 years. So I mean, it's within its normal time frame of being kaput. But the problem is, to kind of get back around to that, building an overkill PC 8 years ago, 1200 watt power supply, which is what's in there now, was absolutely overkill. Because the best graphics card at the time was a 1080 Ti. It did not pull that much. But again, overkill for the sake of it. So it would have to at least be another 1200 watt power supply. Because not only is 1200 watts right now not really so much overkill for current hardware, it's much less overkill nowadays, and it's pretty normal actually. It also needs to be able to have some kind of future proofing. So buying a 1200 watt power supply 8.5 years ago, there's been no issues with it reaching its power limit. So that's kind of the idea behind spending that much on a power supply, is to not only be well within our range of powering whatever we need to, but also for future proofing. So eventually this 3090 will turn into a 4090 and a 5090, and eventually this CPU will turn into a bigger, more powerful one that draws more power and produces more heat. So the other justification behind getting a obnoxiously high power supply is, if you get a 1200 watt power supply and you never go over 600 watts, some power supplies have an economy mode on them, where if it's using half or less of the power, the fan doesn't even come on. So that's what this has. Specifically, EVGA power supplies have that economy mode. So I leave economy mode on, and it rarely ever goes over 600 watts. So that fan never comes on. So the computer is that much quieter. Probably excessive for most people, but there's a lot of recording that happens in this room. A lot of audio recording in this lots of noise. So the less noise that the computer makes, the better. The less of that noise is going to bleed into the microphone. So probably going to get another 1200 watt power supply, maybe even try to get a 1300 watt or a 1600 watt, which is ridiculous. But again, that's the point. Arena, support the homies. Yeah. What's up, Conrad? Just going on a bit of a PC talk. Need to catch up with the comments here, but oh, this camera? It's just a Canon 80D. She a little old. She a little vintage. Still looks good. Definitely looks better than the webcam, for sure. Got that for a really good deal. Actually, do you remember Anthony, the singer of Face All Fears? That's who sold me the camera. You probably remember. Choo-choo. Oh yeah, is that the one that you wanted? Nice. You're streaming with a laptop. This is confusing. GPU's gone bonkers with power consumption. Conrad, okay, Conrad speaks a little bit of that language. Can be simultaneously nothing today, but far too much depending on the build and usage. Building computers, yeah. So you understand. So that's the justification, right? The idea was to buy a really excessive power supply. Because 8 years ago, again, 8 years ago, 1200 watts was definitely overkill. But the idea was that it would never use half of it and the fan would always stay off, right? So that's going to be the same thing again. Might end up just getting the same power supply again. Same exact one, honestly, because 8.5 years on this one that's still really good, especially considering how many hours this thing has ran, how many times it's been switched on and off, etc. Oh, it looks clean. You have a Canon M50 for sale. Nice. How does that, is that, I'm not really up to date at all. Model numbers and stuff for the Canon, is that newer or older than the 80D? Bigger the PC, the better for the rest of your gear because it will protect your components better. Yeah, for sure. Got to be 80 plus platinum too. None of that gold stuff. None of that gold stuff. Like 6 years old. Oh, it's newer. Oh, okay. So it's a little bit newer. ADD is also old. M50 is newer. One is old. One is a little bit older. One is granddad. One is great granddad. Yeah. Yeah. And the guy that had it originally, he has a preset on here that he just kind of left all his presets. So really the only thing, this isn't even any color correct. Well, whatever the preset is that he had on this camera, which is what this one is on, had some kind of color correcting. But the only thing that's on in the room is just this 1600K white light and then another softbox light over here, and that's it. Well, there's a light back here behind the gear that's on. But this is the webcam. So you can see that light back there. Some of that stuff is on. It's actually kind of crooked, but whatever. But yeah, it does a really good job. The only other thing that needs to get changed out is the capture card to convert it from USB to hold on. To convert it from USB to HDMI needs to be an Elgato capture card. And because you'll see this like random screen tear go through kind of slowly. And that's because it's not an Elgato. So eventually that'll get replaced and then that'll get fixed. But as far as the looks of it, yeah, it's pretty on point considering especially how old it is. You have ADHD, not ADD. Same thing. The C50, brand new and really good for the price. Interesting. Hadn't heard of that one. Need to make a note of it. C50. Is that some of those newer cameras actually have built-in live stream integration to where you can download either some kind of software or just a driver and you can just hook it straight up to the computer and not need a capture card. Is that the case with that one? Looks good for an old camera. Nice. That's good. Good. Yeah, definitely good money's worth for sure. It doesn't do past 1080 60 frames, but even that 1080 60 frames is going to look better than your cell phone. Absolutely. Doesn't matter what cell phone you have, it's going to look better than that. 100%. So it's still a good upgrade, especially for the price. He did a really good heckin' deal. Canon C50. Okay. Yeah, gonna check that out. Does that one do 4K and all that? Actually, I might be able to pull it up real quick. We are playing Loading Screen Simulator, after all. So we're gonna have time to look this up real quick. Mirrorless. Ah, yeah. Will the lens that's on this work on that C50? Vlogging, content creation, streaming, filming.
I'm sore all over. Building this place up is hard work.
Okay, so it looks like it goes up to 4K 60 frames. Nice. Oh, 7K. Wow. Meant for content creators. Most new cameras could be webcam these days. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's what's cool about those newer ones too. Most of them you don't have to have a capture card. You can just plug the camera straight in. But I mean, for the price that this guy was selling this, it was less than $250 with the kit lens. So had to order a couple of batteries and a dummy battery to plug it in, like for the live streams here. But I mean, that was really it. Already had a road case or a flight case, so just cut out some foam on that and yeah. If a lens is for a crop sensor, you will see the edges of the frame in shot. Ah. Yeah. We don't want that. We don't want no black cars. No. No. Gotta eat 4 rice cakes and a smoothie by 7 o'clock. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to test different things with the Gauss Mini. We're going to test different magazines. Will something like Tesla 9 be better for something like the Guardian instead of the magazine that gives plus 15% damage against robots? Which one of those would be better? We'll test a few other things. Might get to a snake if we can get a full raid going, but that can always be kind of tricky to find people for that. It seems like Gauss minigun with crippling as the second star for the snake is a really good option, maybe the best option. Because the thing with the snake is he has so many limbs. So, well, we might try that later. But for now, we're just going to try this out with a couple different magazines and see if we can notice a difference in time. So, what we'll do first is let's do Tesla 9. What's the name of that magazine that gives us damage against robots? Guns and Bullets 1. Okay. Guns and Bullets 1. So we're going to do a few runs running Tesla 9, and then we're going to do a few running Guns and Bullets. We're going to see if we can notice a difference in the time that it takes to take down the Guardian. We're going to do all camp buffs. Resetting. When they are done. All right. We'll get all camp buffs first. And then we're going to do our stat lock. And we're going to... Thank you for the Wizard's Fortune. You know, it'd be cool if somebody made a mod that either automatically dropped the Wizard's Fortunes or just didn't give them to you. That would be sick.
Because, I mean, we're really tired of these Wizard Fortunes coming out. But saying, you know, you gotta be eating. So you gotta eat, then you gotta keep your energy up. And if you ain't got any energy up, then how you gonna do what you need to do if you ain't got no fuel for the fight? Cause sometimes you just gotta be eating stuff. And if the second you have anything you're eating, then you gotta be eating it anyway.
Yeah. Yes! Thank you. Couldn't have said it better. Three rice cakes left. It's like eating styrofoam. All right. So we're going to do... What's this? Endurance? No, no, no. We need an intelligence weapon. Because we're going to get our stats up. Actually, let's see. Let's do Berryman Tats. Definitely want to get as much intelligence going as possible. All right, we're going to need some serums. Go ahead and do that too. No Plague Walker. Scaly Skin, yes. Does anybody know with this Talon serum, your bleed effects are increased? Is that any bleed from any weapon, or is that just for melee or unarmed weapons? Because with Twisted Muscles, you have increased limb damage. That applies to all weapons. So is that kind of the same thing here with Talons? Bleed effects also work with ranged weapons or something like that? All right, we need our big guns. What magazine do we have going? All right, we don't have one going. All right, so we'll use Tesla 9 for now. And we're going to get all our food buffs. Brain Bombs is... Brain Bomb's got 8 minutes. We'll let it ride out. Deathclaw Wellington. Brown Mole Rat. Mirelurk Cake with Bloodleaf Aioli? Well, it's about to go bad, so we'll use it. Eat a cooked meal. Ah! So wholesome. Yeah. Now we gonna go super bloodied because we want this. Where's it at? Where's it at? Oh. Okay, we gotta redo this. Oh yeah, we need sneak damage. That's right. Okay. Oh wait, we don't need endurance. Get rid of that. And then we can add in intelligence. Right? Yeah. Yeah. The Guardian is immune to explosive damage, so we're not going to do Demo Expert. Car workout in full armor. Yeah, it's like the put all the armor on while you're working out, so that way when you take it off, it's not as it's easier, right? Kind of like the turtle shell effect that Goku did, where he'd wear a big turtle shell when he work out, so that way when he took it off, the workout was easier. Bullet Storm, Lock and Load. You cripple targets per projectile your weapon fires. Okay, so the Gauss minigun shoots 2 rounds. So this would give us 20% damage. Problem is, we are not going to be able to not run rank 2 of Traveling Pharmacy. Jeez. Yeah, that's not happening. Actually, you know, for the sake of the test, we could do that. I need to get rid of all these supers. And then, let's see. Let's see what we can do to get Traveling Pharmacy. Ah! There it is! Yes. So now we can do 10% damage to crippled targets. So with the Gauss minigun, this will give us 20% damage. We've got Lock and Load. Full Bullet Storm, easy target, so we get 75 damage when we cripple the limb, which is the shield system. More damage, more damage, more damage, more damage, more damage, more damage. Where is all damage? We've got 3 points left, but there's not really much to put anywhere else. We don't really need stabilized. We have Nerd Rage, we have Science. It's really all we need. So let's do this. Go to Endurance. Let's max out Ironclad. So that way we can get more damage resistance. So that way Bullet Shield and Ricochet will work better. And then let's do... Nothing else here is really going to... Ooh, Thirst Quencher for more VATs. Alright, we'll do that. Let's try this. We'll do... Should we need... Actually, you know what we could do? We don't really need Mountain Honey right now, because we don't want the intelligence debuff. We could do, kind of weird, but we could do Liquid Courage. Because that doesn't have any debuff, and increases our luck a little bit, so maybe that'll help out with VATS. Kind of a weird choice, but that's what we got right now. Redo Brain Bombs. Redo Meatball Grinder. Alright. Sick. Alright. And we should be in our full intelligence gear. So full unyielding, full intelligence, all pieces, with casual under armor. So our intelligence should be pretty high. So that means we should be getting 45, 46% damage from science. Something like that. So Nerd Rage is giving us 80. Science is giving us 45. All right. So now, what do we have? All right, we're going to get rid of this. Welcome back. Hold back! The hell is that? If you know, you know. If you don't, screw you. Just kidding. Oh, Bach, how's it going, bud? What you been doing lately? What you been testing? What you been working on? No sound. Nocti loves to let everybody know that there's no sound. When Nocti joins the stream, the sound stops. And then when Nocti leaves, the sound comes back on. No, that wouldn't make any sense. Maybe he's got something going on that we don't know about. But either way, the aliens are gone. This scene should not be on the stream, but it is anyway. Moving on. No sound. Wow. Wow, guys. Wow. Dang, that new Power Armor skin, though. Power Armor skin, though. He said, WTF even was that? Oh, here we go. Now bring that over here. What is this? That's pretty good. That's motorized butter churn. Somebody just bought that. How much was that for? That's a lot of caps. Almost maxed out now. Thanks, bud. Cryo Crusader pistol for the next season. Oh, is the Drifter boss actually happening next season? Fellowship beta Diablo dungeon type of game for 4-man. Doesn't require the reputation of on the VS. Jose, is that how you say that? Thanks for that hot subscription on the YouTube channels. Fellowship beta. That, oh, the name of the game is Fellowship. You're playing the beta of it. Got you. Nice. Nice. Low alien hum? Yeah, you know how we do. You know we like that. Low alien hum. So we need to have a map where we can put our camp down that does not have a vendor. Because don't want to go max caps. Who's this? What you doing over there? Was Bethesda F something up again real bad? Well, you know how they do, though. You know how they do, though. You know how they do. All right, we're just going to redo this. Actually, no, we're not. That's going to take too much time. Stretcher Boss requires key cards, and these have been data mined. Key cards have chance to drop from various events. Huh. Yeah, somebody going to figure out how to dupe those real quick. You know how they do in this. You know how people do in this game. They just be duping stuff. That's going to be cool either way. To have something different, to have a new boss. Hopefully it's like the raid. Do we know actually if it's going to be like the raid, or is it going to be something different? Or is it going to be like a sheep squatch? What is it? Encrypted. Is it going to be like that kind of event? This is like a coin toss. Whether it's good or really bad. No, it's funny. You're right. You is correct. All right. Actually, Hobok, we were going to try this out. What is your opinion on using something like, something like Tesla 9 versus the robot? Versus using a magazine that increases damage against robots. What's your opinion on that? Encrypted type an event, but instanced area. PTS should be up soon. We'll probably get played. Ooh, yeah. Is it actually going to be on the PTS, though? Is it actually going to be on there? That'll be real interesting if it is. TS9 if you can crit every shot. Yeah. Yeah, that's kind of what we were talking about earlier. Because the thing with that is, it's a lot harder to crit every other shot now. So that's kind of part of the problem is, if you can't crit every other shot, then it might be the base damage is going to be better. If you can crit every other shot, then maybe the other one's going to be better. Maybe. Fallout set in Ohio. Yeah. That's so weird. Oh, it's so strange. It's so weird to say that. Ohio.
Is that someone who needs me to kick their ass?
Huh. So if we had, let's say, limit breaking with some decently high luck, then maybe that would be the situation where we would want to use Tesla 9. But if it's something like Rangers, where we're not really critting every other shot, then it could be something like the Guns and Bullets 1, which would increase damage against robots. Fallout Ohio, it's so weird. Fallout Alabama is next. Yeehaw. Fallout Alabama. That's hilarious. That is hilarious. Can you imagine Fallout Alabama? Ugh. Gross. Actually, big gross. We just want to talk about your car's extended warranty. But your car's extended warranty. Have to extend it because the warranty is up and you need to know about it. You don't want to drive unprotected. Please do not drive unprotected. Please do not drive unprotected. It's doing that weird thing where the weapons don't work. Oh, that's because there's no ammo in it. We just want to talk about your car's extended warranty. You are out of commission. Your car is no longer... Your car is no longer... It's... Just gotta renew it, man. You need to be safe driving out there. Them streets is rough. Damage versus robots plus other damage magazines also increase your crit damage. Yeah, see, that's the thing too, yeah. So it's not like you're not getting an increase in crit damage. You still are. But it's just obviously not as much as 100. 100 extra damage, yeah, you're right. It's definitely going to add up a lot more if you're critting every other shot. But it's not as easy to do. Look great. Hi. Network error. That should be good. Twitch is pretty good about bringing it back if it stops for some reason. YouTube, not so much. YouTube, not so much. All right. Definitely want nerd rage. We want science. Strength. All right. Yeah, that's right. We're doing 1 rank of traveling pharmacy. Oh. There's no aid box in here. Just sit it down. Just put it somewhere. Thanks. Oh, whoa. No, 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 no. 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 We only need 55, huh? Let's just say 55. So that way we can use rank 1 and have room for other stuff. All right. Bullet Storm. What's the other one? Lock and load. Bullet Storm, lock and load, shotgun champ. This will give us 20% damage with the Gauss since it fires 2 projectiles. Easy target. Bam, boom, bing. What do we need here? We need sneak damage. We also need... Oh, wait. Okay. Now we need escape artist, and then we'll do 1 rank of sneak. And then we're gonna need crit savvy, curator. 1 point junk shield. Yes. All right. This is what we're going with right now. Let's get down into nerd rage. Super nerd rage. Let's get our intelligence up. lock those dang stats anyway. Where is Mount? Okay, we need a stealth boy for hiding. How many we got? Mark 2s, we only got... Alright, that's fine. That's good for now. All right. Now we can actually play the game. Now we can actually play the game. Rip power supply. No, that wasn't the power supply. Shockingly. Don't jinx it. Nerd Rage, not good now. Nerd Rage is awesome right now when you stat lock it. You just gotta stat lock that thing, boy. Try rejuvenated. For the robot or for something else? Rejuvenated is awesome. Rejuvenators or rejuvenated? Also, Hobok, maybe you have some experience with this too. It seems like it's actually kind of a waste of time now to debuff the snake and the robot with the syringer, because you're better off just having 10 bullet stacks right from the get-go and then just already starting to shoot and get your bullet stacks up by the time you're ready to start doing damage, as opposed to switching the syringer, debuffing, and then switching back. It seems like it's better just to stick with the one weapon. Seems like it goes by quicker. All right, yeah, what do we got? Nerd Rage. Nerd Rage is only 77%. Dude, how dare you? Dude, how freaking dare you? How dare you? Rejuvenated perk card. Oh, yeah. That one's good. That one's good. We don't have that on this build, because this build is just pretty much all damage. No tanky. But... Oh, no. Did not want to take that. Whoops. But yeah, rejuvenated perk card is awesome. Especially when you use rejuvenators. 4-star. I accidentally drink a sugar-free Nuke shine. Whoops.
This is an automated message. Evacuation is in progress. Please
Whoops.
proceed to the nearest exit in an orderly manner.
Nocti, you welcome back. Stat lock. Yeah, it's the thing where when you spawn in or when you change perk cards, it creates an area around you where your stats change like normal. However, when you leave that area, which isn't that big, all of your stats get stuck to whatever they were when you left the area. Some weird bug that Bethesda hasn't fixed yet for some reason. So see, right now, Nerd Rage is at its full amount. and then we go up to full health, and Nerd Rage is still at its full amount. Now, some people are saying that this is purely visual in the effects tab. Some people are also saying that the damage numbers are lying. This does not seem... Whether or not I'm full Nerd Rage, 80% damage, or full health, or Nerd Rage with 80% damage in the effects tab, or bloodied, seems to be the same time for the robot and the snake. So... who knows? It's so weird. It needs to get fixed. It's a dumb bug, honestly. It's better to know about it and use it accordingly instead of not knowing about it and then wondering why you're not doing as much damage and all your stuff's getting messed up. Because that's the thing. That's the problem with it, is it's either you know about it and you're using it to help you, or you don't know about it and it's messing you up. That's what's so dumb about it. Honestly, it doesn't make any sense. So, who knows? But yeah, so because we changed perk card loadouts right here, but this was instanced, now that this instance is gone, these stats are stuck. So Nerd Rage is stuck at 80%. Science is stuck at 40%. So, it's really weird. Needs to go away, honestly.
Evacuation is in progress. Please proceed to the nearest exit in an orderly manner.
Bulletstorm stacks, the Rangers. Yeah, that makes sense. That's what it looked like from the testing.
Alert. Unauthorized personnel detected. Activating defense system.
What magazine have we got right now? Tesla 9. Alright. Base damage is higher than enemy resistance. You don't benefit from additional armor penetration. Interesting. Oh, we had to reload. Darn. Fix that next time.
Warning, energy usage critical. Temperatures reaching unsafe levels.
Place is the only place you get satiated in Crusade and mods in the raid.
Shelter immediately.
The others don't drop any. Crusader. Are those the new 4-star mods? That are supposed to be coming? Yeah, you said, okay, this was really interesting about the enemy resistances versus damage. When your base damage is higher than times 7.5 enemy resistance, you don't benefit from additional armor penetration. Oh, gotcha. So that combined with giving yourself more time to let bullet stack storms ramp up equals no need for the syringer. Especially with the perk card. What's the name of this thing? Tank Killer. You're already getting 40%, so Tesla cannon direct nozzle are calculated after Tank Killer. Okay, yeah. So it has diminishing returns. Like most things in this game, the higher you go. Okay. How did you figure out that the Tesla cannon and syringer debuffs are calculated after Tank Killer? How'd you figure that out? I guess you lose all Bulletstorm stacks, as you said. Yeah, so yeah, the quickest time to kill seems to be you just have one weapon, which kind of sucks. Most of us would probably agree that we don't want Bulletstorm. Please bring back heavy gunner cards, but whatever. Thanks for explaining it. Yeah, bud. Yeah, if you have any questions about it, yeah, feel free to leave them in chat. It's really weird. It's dumb. Hopefully they fix it. I mean, it's cool to lock your damage at 80%, but the problem is, again, it's hard to tell if it's actually working because the damage numbers on screen apparently aren't accurate. So you have to pay attention to the health bar, and it's just all this weird stuff. Just, it would be better if it just worked like normal. But what's even crazier about that is this whole stat lock thing survived the last season of the PTS. So it was an issue before the PTS. It stayed in the PTS. Stat lock did. They didn't fix it. And then it made its way into this new season unfixed. How do you let it go on for that long? Is this going to be another thing like power armor stacking, where it's just something you can do for 5 years straight? Come on. Kind of weird. Right away and diluted. Yeah, that's right. You can do that to where you suppress and then unsuppress the mutations or something weird like that. Yeah. So strange. Energy damage limb bug. What is that? Oh, yay, another bug we get to learn about. Yes! Us personally. We cannot get Crusaders 4-star box from anywhere yet. Yeah, those are, yeah, okay, so the Crusaders and the satiated one, those are supposed to be, we can create those in a custom world. So maybe because we can create them in a custom, they can drop in a custom? Maybe, but or maybe it does. Maybe it just has such a super low chance of dropping that, who knows. Is there actually somebody right now that's actually getting some of the new 4-star mod boxes in the wild, like in adventure mode? Is that actually a thing? Even if it's a super rare chance? Sure, you can see these new 4-stars in the Tinker's Bench. Yeah, okay. Energy damage doesn't deal proper limb damage. Deals next to nothing compared to its ballistic counterparts on PC. I assume people cheating it in. Huh. Weird. Yeah, who knows? It's a strange time to be alive in this game. So it's super low and only in the drill phase. And you said it was a 0.001%. That sounds like a bug too. I'd be interested to see if somebody has a screenshot of them actually getting that in adventure mode. That's a crazy bug. That's definitely, if that is happening, that can't be intentional.
An automated message. Evacuation is in progress. Please proceed to the nearest exit in an orderly manner. Alert. Unauthorized personnel detected. Activating defense systems.
Also did try testing same exact Gauss miniguns,
Take shelter.
but Two Shot versus Furious. And it was hard to tell if there was a difference. It looked like Furious was still better, but only by a small amount. You guys messed around with that at all? There's Pepper Shaker and Test Laser Magazine versus Shotgun Shells. Ah. So the Gauss Mini isn't... Okay, so since the Gauss Mini does both energy and ballistic, it's probably not doing as accurate damage as it should be, since it does both of those. For the season, dynamiting Discord. They accidentally added all these files, game files, but removed them shortly after. Are you talking about the game files for the mod boxes? Cool. That guy just chilling, hanging out.
This is an automated message. Evacuation is in progress. Please proceed to the
Oh,
alert. Unauthorized
Alert,
personnel
alert,
detected.
alert,
Activate
alert, alert.
systems.
Puzzle 9's got 19 minutes. What am I missing over here? It'd be nice if the stuff on screen displayed like it was supposed to.
Warning, energy usage critical. Temperatures reaching unsafe.
We had, what, 120 rounds left?
Online. Take shelter immediately.
Trying to find the right combination of how much ammo to use before we can start hitting the torso. So that way we can get as many bullet stacks up as possible, but not using too much ammo in that mag, so that way we don't have to reload. That makes sense, yeah. It's weird though that you can that they put them in the custom to where you could see them. Hydrate. Hydrate or dihydrate. Thanks for the reminder. That's probably the best overall Twitch channel point redemption that you can do for any channel for anybody. Honestly, it's just to tell them to water. Tell them to drink water. The Crusaders, that's what that one is. That one needs to either go away or it needs to be each mod box gives +1 to all stats. That way, if you have all 5, you get +5 to all your stats. Only for power armor. Who is going to use Crusaders if it's that? Who's going to use that? Huh? Who's going to use that? Nobody. A lot of those 4 stars too, they need to be 5 stars instead. For instance, the one that's supposed to reduce stagger chance, nobody is going to pick that over Rangers or something like that, or limit breaking. Even though we drastically need more stagger mitigation in this game, especially for humans, nobody's going to pick that. Even people that really want more stagger mitigation, this guy, it doesn't make sense to have that over Rangers, especially if that one is only going to be an 80% chance to stagger. Ugh. It's not even 100% on 5 pieces? Come on. I don't know. That's weird. That should be a 5-star. So that way you can have Rangers and then you can have 80% stagger mitigation on your 5th star, right? So some of those new 4-stars, they just need to be 5 stars instead. The one that adds the special stats, that one could work as a 4th star, but again, even if they buffed it and every mod gave +1 to all stats, would you pick that over something like Rangers or Aegis or Rejuvenators or limit breaking? Probably not. Probably not. Nuke Crusaders unyielding +8. Yeah, that's what it should be. Or make Crusaders to where it's only for power armor, since regular armor already has unyielding. Don't know what pipe they smoke, but surely was him. Oh yeah, the covert scout set with unyielding. But see, that's the thing. Crusaders, if it's going to give +5 to all stats on 5 pieces, it probably should not be regular armor, because that'd just be too much, right? Same reason why they didn't give reflective to regular armor. See, power armor, it makes sense to have a fully reflective set where you reflect all damage taken because of how much more reflective power armor is going to be than regular armor. But they gave a different version of reflective to power armor in the PTS, or regular armor to the PTS, but it wasn't full reflective, right? So, and that makes sense because a regular set of regular armor is not going to be as reflective as power armor. But
this is an automated message. Evacuation is in progress.
yeah, +5 to all stats with 5 pieces makes sense.
Alert.
And especially if it's only power armor.
Activating defense.
That would be somewhat useful. Oh, not the reload. Made the best thing ever. Sriracha coated oven roasted cashews.
Take shelter immediately.
Sriracha coated. Oh, so you, what did you put a bunch of cashews on a flat sheet or something? Put some sriracha over it and then baked it? Huh. That sounds pretty interesting. Other spices too. Oh, did you put some Nuka spice on it? Regular armor, are they going to bring back bloody next season? Think so? It might. No. No Nuka Spice. Nuka Spice is too spicy. Let's get rid of...
This is an automated message. Evacuation is in progress.
Nice.
Please proceed to the nearest exit.
Can't handle the spice. That's a lot of spice.
Alert.
Only a select few
Unauthorized personnel detected.
are able to contain that spice. Yeah, run it. 56. Gross. Dumb. We should be hitting. Oh. We don't have follow through. Oh, God. How dare us? Unbelievable. Unreal. Well, gotta put that on. You guys see that new Battlefield 6 trailer yet? If not, oh, bye. Oh, whoops. All right, here's this.
The world is a vampire. Sent to drain.
Showtime.
Secret destroyer. Hold you up to the flames. Sound check. Why do I get
Okay, boys, we're here to do one thing. One thing.
Who was that?
Doesn't matter. Let's move. Scope the area.
Flag, 2 clicks out.
And a tank. Let's.
Dog. Y'all. Y'all.
The world is a vampire. Sent to
This is the biggest middle finger to Call of Duty.
Secret destroyer.
Got the stupid character skins. Right? Look at the gun, for instance.
Okay,
Okay, boys. We're gonna do one thing. One thing.
No. Psych.
Who was that? Doesn't matter. Let's move.
Who was that? Doesn't matter. Dog, they just roasted Call of Duty in their Fortnite skins. Right there. Just absolutely just 10 out of 10, A+ marketing. Would watch again. Would buy this game. Oh, you want to use a UFC fighter with a flower daisy wallpaper gun? Guess what? This is not the game for you. Anyway, moving on. Oh, that's so good. God, it's so good. They definitely know their audience, and they know that the people that are going to play Battlefield 6 are probably really tired of that crap. That is funny. What is this? It's funny how the only thing you hear in that clip is the mole miners. That's the only thing that was making any noise. That's hilarious.
That's so hilarious.
Has anybody else been getting this weird bug too? Where that off screen. The segmented health bars is not showing up, or any of the stats on the bottom underneath the AP bar. Has anybody else been experiencing that as well? Oh, it's really weird. Doesn't make any sense. All right, what do we need to get rid of? Oh, yeah. Endurance. Wait. What? Okay. We'll get rid of intelligence. We'll get rid of intelligence, and then we'll put on follow through. Where's it at? Where's that mosquito? There it is. Where's that mesquite? Where's that mesquite? Scrap some stuff. Gauss rifle. Valkyrie. Oh, that's why we're over encumbered. World's heaviest gun. Hey, Crit savvy, not good. 4 leaf, not good. Better crit, just 1. All damage. Everything damage. All crits. I mean, if we had to put those points somewhere else, but I mean, that's not really the point of this build. Might as well run it, right? Might as well max all that out. There's not really anything else to put anywhere anyway, so... Get out of here. Go on, get. Ricochet, Junk Shield, Class Freak. Ricochet and Junk Shield for sure. Class Freak, yeah, if you don't pop mutations every hour. Class Freak is... if you have enough resources to repop serums, then yeah, absolutely do that. And then you can not have to run Class Freak. But not everybody has that option. So that's fair. But if you repop them once every hour, yeah, don't use Class Freak. It would be nice to be able to put quick hands in there somewhere, but quick hands isn't necessary for the Guardian since you can kill them in one magazine. Now, quick hands for the Snake, stage 3. Actually, quick hands for every other stage, really. If you're defending in the second stage, quick hands or Wild West hands is great. Those are great for the Trio in stage 3. Also for stage 4. You don't have to spend as much time reloading. And then the Snake also, yeah. But not for the robot. You don't really need it for the robot. But yeah, it's just tomato. Preference. You can run one rank of crit savvy and whatever else you want, but point of this build is just all of the damage, all of no tankiness. Because we can be full health and have 80% from Nerd Rage, so why not? What the heck just happened? Somebody bought something and it froze the game while we were giving ourselves rads. That's weird. Alright, dude. Alright, dude. Whatever you say. Weird game. Weird game is weird. That's 80%. Drank too much tequila. If only. If only. Oh, the life giver bug. Yeah, it could have been. It felt like the game froze for a second, though. Not just the health thing, but the game. That was weird. Who knows? Freaking knows. What do you guys think about two-shot Gauss Mini versus Furious Gauss Mini? Two-shot gets the Furious stacks up quick, or the Bullet Storm stacks quicker. All right, we ran out of Tesla. So let's try damage versus robots. Robots. And then we're gonna redo our food because it's about that time. Brown mole rat. Red stag stew. Mutt fruit.
Alert. Unauthorized personnel detected. Activating defense systems.
Furious all the way. Yeah, Furious does seem to, what's going on? You guys acting up? Yeah, Furious seems to be the better option. Two shot's cool because you get to use some of the perk cards that increase damage and range based on projectiles you fire. Uh-oh. Because the Gauss Mini with two shot will count for those, but even then it doesn't seem to be better. Damage was not good this time. Quad gal, easier to keep stacks. It would, yeah. Well, maybe. Even with a 400 round mag, you can get the stacks up pretty quick. Quad Gauss would be fun though. Never have to reload pretty much. Vampire Gauss blood. Ooh, that's a fun combo. No, haven't tried that yet. With vampire. That one is a vampire. Do like, probably going to change this back to Furious. It was cool to test, though, for a little bit. Probably going to change this to Furious Crippling. 2nd star. That seems to work really well on the Snake. Furious, crippling damage, limb damage. Lose way too much. Even if you have... If you still run all the perk cards for Furious, but it's just you're not getting as much of them stacked up, yeah, you're losing a decent amount. So even if you run all the Onslaught cards with 2-shot, it's pretty close, it seems like, but Furious is just a little bit better. Why are we over encumbered? Oh, mutations.
This is an automated message. Evacuation is in progress. Please proceed to the nearest exit in an orderly manner.
You're over encumbered because the ghost of Nuka's spies haunts you. Ha ha ha! Ha ha ha! Uh-oh. Nice. It'd be cool if we could get a raid going with some capable people. Add conductor to it as well. Heavy on the crits. Conductor's cool. At pinpointers though, it did get nerfed, but it's still multiplicative. Pinpointers is a nice one. Ah! Pinpointers is a nice one. Good old PP. Plus it says PP. That definitely makes it the best one. I need to do some expeditions for some stamps. Get some stamps. Some stamps.
Touching down.
Get some stamps!
Returns. You must prepare yourself. The Khans wish to reclaim their throne.
Stamps!
Guard the gates to immortality.
Get some stamps! Stamps! Launch it. Pop it. Pump it. Lick it. There you go. He's a team player. Nice. Lick it. Pump it. We don't have stabilized on this? No, we don't. Nice. No. That is not correct. That is not the right thing to do. Why would you get out of that, you absolute donk? Here we go. Boom. No. Okay. You know what? Wow. Just hurry. What are you doing, dude? Just get in. Two shot is always only pin a barrel because going from two projectiles is not double. It's close. Seems like they never have gotten two shot right.
Can't let you pass without a fight. Consider it personal.
Really. Like no, it's like they've tried and tried, but they just cannot get two shot correct. Correct. It's like, is it that hard? Really?
Such invigorating spirit. Won't get away again.
Probably change that two shot Gauss to Furious Crippling. VATS optimized pinpointers, and then use that on the snake. Quantum, don't you wanna quantum? Shark's Den, yes. Yes. Come on, just jump. There you go. What you doing over here, bud? Ouch. Sucks to suck. Ouch. Ouch. What you doing over here? Ouch. Resolve Breaker's so dumb. Really is. It's so picky and choosy too whenever it decides that it wants to deal damage to you or not. Or at least do the action point drain. See, if you shoot this at the ground, it should drain all your AP. But right now it's not. Who knows? Oh. What you doing? Is this bugged out again? The last time that it did this, it bugged out the progress bar. But it just kind of completed itself. Hopefully it does that this time, and this isn't actually something we're going to be stuck in. Heck is all this? Where? Where mobs?
I heard something.
Oh, there's no ammo in this weapon. This might be bugged. What a shocker. Yeah. Sometimes it'll complete on its own, but might be bugged out. Oh, what is this clip? Just hurry. What are you doing, dude? Just get in. Ultimate, that's what she said. Ah! No! No bugs! Bugs allowed! This isn't a bug. It's just an unintended feature. Can we even go past? No, we can't even do anything. Alright, well. There's an eviction notice. Oh, now it, see?
All its glory.
At least it completes it for us.
Final battleground. So take the stage and show us what a victor looks like.
At least it completes it for us. So that way we can actually get the rewards.
A victory so perilously won. I grant my fullest congratulations. You are our sensation. One of my... That would...
What?
As always. Will.
Definitely don't want to talk to you. That's for sure. Too many explosions. Bugs it out. So weird. Good thing we used the resolve breaker. Free junk. Free chems. More junk. No, what are you doing? Just... Yeah.
Glad she held on. You ready to get... Hop in.
Nice. Then we should be able to jump into this eviction notice. 30 stamps now? Okay, we might be able to get a little mod for the Union Power Armor. Huh? Hopefully. Gonna launch some resolve breakers at these dang old mutants. Wow, this is taking 5 ever to do what it needs to do. All right, maybe they did the thing where they're adding infinite loading screen times before events. Or maybe the game froze. Nah. We all know that's probably... Yeah, that's probably what it was. Oh, we're in! Ah!
Is anyone out there?
Wowzers.
Reporting is a call for help. Our settler camp was attacked by mutants last night. Please help. My name is Kenneth Dean. We're south of Huntersville. I think I'm the last one alive. Probably won't be much longer. The mutants have left. Now, hurry and destroy their meat bags when you get here. That should drive them away if they come back. There's a machine in the crater. Should take care of the radiation in the area.
Just in time.
Quit running. You'll never finish
Sick.
living here if it breaks.
All right. Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha. All right, we're going to switch servers because maybe having an issue with this health bar bug. Also, BRB. Hey! Hey! Taking bets to see if the new 4-star KS engine will be bugged to hell on release. Grenade launcher, 2-shot, plus slim damage, plus reload, plus speed, plus shockwave and reload. Also has projectile, applies cryo, and then explodes. Also, target takes 100% AP damage. Also, target move speed minus 35%. Also, cryo damage explodes on impact for additional 43.5% damage. 43.5 damage. Also, creates 15 explosive grenades on impact. What? Chaos Engine grenades explode for 43.5% damage. Yeah. That's a lot. That's a lot. It kind of just sounds like a mini version of the Resolve Breaker. Right? More or less. Wow. As soon as we joined that server, someone bought the Black Eyed Susan tea. Yikes. $15 extra grenades is excessive, probably. There's no way they don't fix that. There's no way they don't. Also, guys, increase the cap limit. 40,000 caps. This many years after the game? Come on.
Blow it out your ass.
Come on. Get over yourself.
Hello?
What you got?
Was it you? When you die, can I harvest you for bone shards?
Cool, dude. That is sick. That is something. That is that's something. Yeah, man. Inflation it's getting crazy out there, dude. Inflation is it's getting crazy. Where vendor? Where vendor? These grenades are underrated. Loader. Script for less than 1,000. Okay. Canned coffee. Ooh. Quantum. Huh.
Directive. Acquire all junk.
Okay.
In progress.
Couple things there. You got plans and misc. What kind of misc you got? Whoa. Weird. But okay. What? What? Huh? Does anybody know why this is 12,000? And it doesn't even have stinging core receptacle? Celebrated. Your serums are below 500. Is that another eviction notice? Huh. Nice. Bethesda doesn't fix 2-shot plus explosive weapons bug. Rip Chaos Engine. Having explosive damage, but quartering. Ooh. Yeah. So the thing is, what's the point of the Chaos Engine when the Resolve Breaker exists? It's essentially the same thing, more or less, it sounds like.
They didn't mention they'd be having friends.
Where vendor?
You wait there and I'll whip something up.
Looks like you made two of almost the same weapons. It's just one is not a heavy gun? Is that why?
Scanning for nuns.
Oh, weird.
Girls. Scanning. Scanning. None could be located.
This is a rather inflated server.
Nightmare. Happy holidays.
It's a rather expensive server we're on right now. Merv Fatman was the only exception. The PTS probably still is the only one. Merv Fatman. Wow. You guys remember when that used to be the best weapon you could get? Remember in Fallout 3 when you got the Merv or the Fatman? Yes. Finally made it. When you get a Fatman in Fallout 76. Bonk!
Please help. My name is Kenneth Dean, south of Huntersville.
Batman should be way more powerful than it is.
Probably won't be much longer. The mutants have left. For now, hurry. Destroy their meat bags when you get here. That should drive them away if they come back. There's a machine in the crater. Should take care of the radiation in the area. Keep it running. We'll never finish.
Where's this other one at? I never remember where these are at. Where art thou? Bag of meat. There she blows. Only 2 legendaries spawned over here? Huh. What you doing, bud? Wait, Nocti, #1 Clipper badge? Really? That's pretty sick. You do be clipping a lot of stuff. Oh yeah, yeah, that's cool. That's sick. Yeah, I went from the train locomotive emblem to the Clipper one. Did it ask you if you wanted to equip that badge, or did it just automatically put it on, or? Huh. Sick. Wow, Fatman proceeds to test it on 2 super mutants, uninstalls the game. Like, wow, sucks. Imagine shooting a nuclear bomb at somebody and it doesn't do anything. Bummer. Oh, you had to equip it. Ah. Ah. Beep boo boo bop boo boo bop. Got 120 FOV. You get like 90 on PS. Oh no. Yeah, console's got some advantages for sure, but FOV is not one of them. Looks like Quake when you run in first person. It's so funny you say that. I was actually playing Unreal Tournament 2004 earlier. Debated on whether or not to actually stream that, because there's some people that still play. Especially if we can do it during kind of late afternoon time, more around peak hours. You can actually get some people on in some servers. It's not so filled with bots. But even then, the servers that are filled with bots are still fun. It's such an old game, and they've taken it offline. You kind of have to, if you're going to play an old game like that, it's no longer available on something like Steam, then you just kind of have to deal with the bots. I mean, it is what it is. It's one of your childhood games. Same, man. Yeah. Unreal Tournament 2004 was the first game from any genre that I played online with against other people. For sure. That game is how I learned to aim with a mouse and keyboard. Absolutely. Alright, the segmented health bars are not back. Also, we might have to change the, might have to change the graphic presets to low and then restart. That might bring back the correct UI. And then that'll apply the display settings. Yeah, we're just gonna put this on low. I was messing around with some other stuff, but definitely want field of view and actor fade off, but the rest of this stuff, no. We're just, oh, he all the way over there. Oh, Hobok, did you play Unreal 2004? Leandry Corporation, yeah. Yeah, we did a whole concept EP called Rustatorium that came out in 2016. It was based around Unreal Tournament franchise. It was a 4-song EP. And one of those songs, the second song on that EP was called Leandre's Proposal. And then there was Rankin, which, fun fact, Rankin is actually the name of the song that's the intro to this live stream and the channel trailer. So you can actually see that trailer on Twitch. That song is called Rankin. That's an Unreal Tournament reference. And then we also have a song called Deck 17, which is a multiplayer map. And then Rustatorium, which is also another map. Big Unreal Tournament fan. Absolutely. For sure! If anybody's got Unreal Tournament 2004 and they want to play, there's a way. You might actually be able to just download the game for free. You're going to have to download something else too to be able to play it online. Forgot what it was, but either way, yeah, you can. It's possible to play it online nowadays. Where have all the frame rates gone? Dog, you are not nice. That's a lot of stuff. He missing stuff too. Look at this guy. He missing head, legs, arm. He just missing stuff. Where'd all your limbs go, bud? Ah! All right. We're going to exit the game and restart.
Roll that beautiful bean footage.
Welcome back. Actually, wait, hold on. What did we need to do? Oh, we just reset the graphics. That's right. That's right. Why is this not starting? Thank you guys, by the way, for coming by and hanging out on YouTube and on Twitch. Thanks a lot. If you're on YouTube, like the video and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. On Twitch, don't forget, you can use your Amazon Prime subscription for free. You ain't got to use it on this channel, but use it on somebody. Don't let it go to waste. Back in the days, playing a local arcade GameStop, 16 PCs linked in a game. Ooh, bud. Those were the days. Man, those... big old LAN parties, dude. Yeah, that was sick. Command & Conquer 1, Red Alert, Duke Nukem 3D. Before Unreal. Oh, so you go pretty far back, too. Those were the days. Yes, they were. Quake Arena as well. Quake was cool. Quake was sick. Big Unreal Tournament fan, though. That's definitely it's definitely one of my favorites. If you guys want, kind of at the end of the stream, we can try to play that for a little bit. It doesn't it doesn't really jive with the thumbnail of the video, but I mean, whatever. Doesn't really matter. We can do a little Unreal Tournament at the end. All right, are we gonna be able to place? Yes. Nice. All right. All right, well, the segmented health bars is back. So that's good. And all of our graphic settings are on low. So that's also good. Okay. We did still pick up a bunch of stuff, though. So we're going to scrap all that. Ooh. Might do another roll of a Gauss Mini, so holding on to these two for now. So that way we don't have to worry about creating another one and using modules. Trying to save as many modules as possible for when the next legendary mods drop. Sick. Propelling and runners. Nice. Alright. Let's see what people got for sale. Pretty high up on caps. Yeah. Ooh, you're talking about the map with the two towers that face each other. Oh, you're talking about Worlds Collide? Is that what that is? Facing Worlds. Yep. Yep, this is what you're thinking of. That is the world's smallest picture, but yeah, Facing Worlds. Yep. One of the, arguably, probably one of the greatest multiplayer maps in any game ever. Iconic. Iconic map. Okay, where can we go spend some caps? We'll start at the bottom of the map and go up until we're empty. Heroes of Might and Magic. Counter-Strike Source, Far Cry. Oh, CS 1.4 to 1.6. Nice. I see an Unreal map. Yeah, we could try. Yeah, Facing Worlds. Goated. Absolutely. Used to 1v1 my dad on LAN on that map when I was a kid. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. So that goes, that's got some nostalgia for you. That goes pretty far back. Yeah, this Collectron, guys, does this collect anything different? Or is it just a unique skin, essentially, more or less? Is there a benefit to having this besides the fact that it looks cool? That does look pretty cool, though, honestly. That might be worth 700 atoms just because there's not another Collectron that has a Liberator, right? But yeah, does this have anything unique about it, just besides the aesthetic? Does anybody know? Ooh, look at all this excellent priced 3-star script. Pretty much any 3-star that's less than 1,000 is insta-buy. Oh yeah. Want more mod boxes. Ooh, big guns for 100? Bobbleheads for 100. We're just gonna collect these. Because why not? Serums for 1,000 though? You had us in the first half. Alright, you did. You had us in the first half. We'll have 9 damage from robots. Whatever. Perception, no. Excel. We could just buy some serums. Just to store them. Ooh, salt. Alright. Let's get some extra script. There we go. 3-star endurance. Nice. Need all the mod boxes. Trying to collect as many as possible, whether they're good or not. Alright, where are we going? Got the info on your notepad. Love that. That's so cool. 25% torn Mothman wings. Glowing resin. Starlight berries. What? That's some decent, farmable stuff. Decent materials. Mothman eggs. These are items which make it more unique than others. That's pretty cool. Is that is that its own unique collecting setting that you have to put it on, or does it... For instance, if you set it to collect colas, is it going to still give you some of those other rare items potentially, or do you have to select a certain... Okay, you know what? It's cool. We're just going to buy it. Yeah, this thing is sick. We're just going to buy it. It stores up to 10 weight. Is that more than other collectors? 10 pounds worth? Just get on top. There you go. That's what she said. Ooh, look at this. Look at the prices of this script. Oh, bud. We're about to, didn't want to buy that. Whoops. Oh, that's got a cool paint on it. Are going to buy cheap serums to keep from having to use junk. So you don't have anything else to spend our caps on. All right. And then, I'm going to go down this list. Over a 3-star for 73 caps. Love this. Look at all that script. Big script boner right now. It's about the size of a baby wombat. What else you got? Cleaned out. This soup server thing is a bummer. You know what this should give? This should give Tato soup, which is an incredibly rare and hard to get poison resistance buff. Poison resistance food buffs in this game are hard to get in general. So you would think that if they added something like this, that they would give that. But the fact that this does not give Tato soup is dumb. That's bad. That doesn't make any sense. Kind of a bummer. Really, the only way to get that is from the Communist Collectron. Should we save any of this? We'll save this one because it has the unique paint. Another mod box. Ooh. We need all the mod boxes. There's another one. Sick. Suppressors. Not the best, but still just collecting stuff anyway. Alright, where are we at? Down here at the bottom, he's got a lot of stuff. Oh, swamp tofu for the dailies. That is cool though. That is a good reason to have that. It just kind of sucks that the food buff camp generators, they never give you the best version of it. Right? Like you get Deathclaw steak instead of Deathclaw Wellington. Right? The critter cooker gives a luck bonus, but it's not +8. Right? It's just weird that they do that. Yo, more cheap script talk. Let's freaking go. Those... No, those are too expensive. Also, sometimes people put things for free in their vendor. Free chems and stuff. All right, we're down to what, 15K? Oh, Funky Duds. Yeah, Funky Duds is cool. It's just... It's weird that... Oh, that guy left. It's weird that they give us the option to have poison resist food buffs. However, they make them incredibly difficult to get for some reason. What's also really interesting about the poison food buffs is they stack with each other. So if you have 10 potato soups, for instance, and you use all 10, they will stack and you'll have 100 extra poison resistance for 30 minutes. There's not any other food buffs that do that. For whatever reason, the poison resist food buffs stack on top of each other. So if you had 100 of them, you could have 1,000 poison resistance for 30 minutes. Which is cool, but they just make it so hard to get them. Really weird. Cotton candy bites? Huh. I'll just buy some random chems. Stuff them in the... Ooh. One cap. One cap ammo, some cheap ammo. 5 fusion cores for 125. That's actually not that bad. We gonna stuff her in the ammo box. Where's your ammo box? Where's your ammo box? Yo, just put the tent down. It's not that serious. Alright. Free ammo. Nice. Where are we at? 12,000? Alright. Who's this? Oh, we are left. Odds? Maybe cheap mod boxes? Maybe? Any mod boxes less than 1,000 caps. Insta buy. No matter if it's good or not. Maybe less than 3,000. Depending on what it is. Damage versus ghouls. Maps. Don't know any plans, or we already know all those plans. Ooh. I actually already have a 2-star agility. That's cool though. That's nice. All right, we're at 6,000. Just waiting for them to fix the camp regen perk to include feral meter. Oh, so that way it can work with ghouls also. vendor. We're a vendor. Ah. Aha! Red Terror. It's a cool thing to have, at least as a collector's item, just to... You're into collecting all the... named weapons. Alright. Here, we're gonna go see if these bobbleheads are here, and then we're gonna go back to 8. Got 1 daily and 5 from rate. Don't really need poison resist that much. Yeah. Not really. But so cool that it stacks. Either way, it's cool that it stacks, and either way, it's weird that they made it so hard to get. It just doesn't make much sense. Sometimes you can buy it from the White Spring restaurant. Need all the food buffs. All of them, even if they don't get used much. Alright, looks like all of the, none of the bobbleheads are here. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you what are you doing? Y'all know that you're not up to any, you're up to no good. We all know that you were trying some sneaky stuff, right? Mm-hmm. Got him! Ah, ah, ah. There it is. Nice. Over here. Maybe another one. No. Some coals and junk. What are you doing, dude? Oh. Fists. Nice. Radix diluted. Sick. Thanks for that. What? You needed that? Hmm? Thanks for being the reason we cannot fast travel, you jerk. Ow.
What are they selling? What? Backwoodsman 10. I always hated it.
Unstoppables 5. Nice. Leader? Ooh. This server's got a bunch of stuff. What is this? Load bearing. Oh, dude. Dude, let's go to freaking load bearing. You got 3 in your camp at the moment. What? 3 what? Hey, bud, how's about you load the game? Hey, game, how's about you load yourself? Huh?
I should really drink water.
And not lock it? Alright, what do we got? Been taken subroutine scavenge liberated. Okay, so we can do proletariat, junkkins, weapons, Nuka-Colas, electronics and junk, survival supplies, pre-war food, and cleaning supplies. So right now we're on the liberated one. Okay, so it is unique. That's cool. That's sick. What's he doing? He pixelated. Those low shadows, though. But hey, at least we got more FPS. Ooh, who's it? Who?
This is an automated
Oh, we should probably do our dumb stat lock stuff.
to the nearest exit
That's right.
in an orderly manner.
Oh! Yikes!
This pisses me off.
Same. Same. All right, what we got? Need to redo mutations. Need to redo big guns. Need to redo guns and bullets. Yeah. All right, those are good. What about food buffs? Ooh, we ain't got nothing. Yikes. All right. Actually, we don't need Mothman omelet. Oops. Oh, we took out another one. Ah! Ah! It's fine. We want all of these, though. We do want the twist. That's going to give us some buffs. It's nice to have stat lock. What fruit tea? Bing. Bang. Boom. What's our intelligence at? Oh. Nothing, because we're not in unyielding. Duh. Intelligence at 64. What is that giving us? It's giving us... Uh-oh. That's giving us 80% damage. 46% energy damage. NSFW censored. What? When? What happened? Now we is good for Guardian. We could do a nuke. Since we're in full troubleshooters build. Could drop robots. Your robot's pixelated shadows. Oh. It pixelated itself. Sick. Oh. It's weird to see a unused or unlearned plan. Alright, so Alpha and Charlie are good. Okay. Once we launch that nuke, we'll do this, and then we'll launch that robot nuke.